I never believed in ghosts or the supernatural. Growing up, my logical mind dismissed such things as mere tales to entertain and frighten the gullible. That all changed when I encountered the haunting at Willowbrook Manor. It began innocently enough. I had recently graduated from university and was in search of a job. A distant relative, Aunt Matilda, reached out and offered me a live-in position as her personal assistant. Desperate for work, I accepted without much thought, unaware of the darkness that awaited me. Willowbrook Manor was an imposing Victorian mansion nestled amidst a sea of ancient oaks. Its grandeur was undeniable, but as I stepped foot inside, a chilling gust of wind seemed to whisper secrets of the past. I shook off the eerie feeling, attributing it to the house's age and my overactive imagination. Aunt Matilda was a frail old woman with silvery hair and piercing blue eyes. Her demeanor was stern, and she rarely smiled. She explained that the previous assistant had abruptly quit, unable to bear the strange occurrences in the house. I laughed it off, assuring her that I was not one to be swayed by mere ghost stories. The first few weeks were uneventful. My days were spent tending to Aunt Matilda's needs and organizing her affairs. However, as the sun set and darkness cloaked Willowbrook Manor, an unsettling atmosphere settled over the house. Strange noises echoed through the corridors, and I often caught glimpses of shadowy figures darting out of sight. One night, as I sat at my desk sorting through paperwork, a chilling breeze swept through the room. I shivered involuntarily and glanced up, only to find Aunt Matilda staring at me from the doorway, her eyes filled with an unspoken warning. Before I could inquire about her presence, she turned and disappeared down the hallway, her footsteps fading into the distance. Curiosity gnawed at my rationality, and against my better judgment, I decided to investigate the mysteries of Willowbrook Manor. Armed with a flashlight and an old diary I found in the library, I delved into the house's history, hoping to unearth some answers. The diary belonged to a former resident of the manor, a woman named Elizabeth. She chronicled her descent into madness and her belief that the house was cursed. According to her accounts, a malevolent spirit tormented her, whispering dreadful secrets and driving her to the brink of insanity. Her final entry revealed her desperate attempt to rid herself of the apparition through a dark ritual, but the pages abruptly ended, leaving me with more questions than answers. Days turned into weeks, and my obsession with the manor's secrets grew. I became consumed by a relentless need to communicate with the spirit that haunted Willowbrook Manor. Ignoring the warnings etched in Aunt Matilda's eyes, I delved deeper into the darkness, determined to uncover the truth. Late one night, as the moon cast an ethereal glow upon the manor, I conducted a séance in the library. Candles flickered, and the air grew heavy with anticipation. I recited incantations, calling out to the spirit, and to my surprise, a gust of wind swept through the room, extinguishing the candles. Silence enveloped the library, broken only by a voice whispering my name, each syllable dripping with malevolence. Fear clawed at my heart, but I pressed on, desperate for answers. The spirit revealed itself as the tormented soul of Elizabeth's long-deceased husband, Edward. He confessed to a dark secret, a terrible act committed in the depths of Willowbrook Manor. As he poured out his guilt and anguish, a chilling presence materialized before me, a spectral figure with hollow eyes and a voice that resonated with sorrow. With each passing day, the haunting intensified. Shadows danced on the walls, objects moved on their own accord, and the whispers grew louder and more menacing. I lived in a constant state of fear, tormented by the spirits that roamed the halls of Willowbrook Manor. Aunt Matilda, sensing my growing distress, implored me to leave. She had seen this terror unfold before and feared for my sanity. But I was stubborn, consumed by my thirst for answers, and unwilling to abandon my pursuit. One fateful night, as the walls seemed to close in on me, a vision of Elizabeth appeared before me. Her ghostly figure emanated sadness and regret. She warned me of the dark forces that lingered within the manor, urging me to escape while I still could. Her words struck a chord within me, and I finally realized the magnitude of the danger I had put myself in. With newfound determination, I packed my belongings and fled Willowbrook Manor, never looking back. The spirits that haunted that place were left behind, trapped in a realm of eternal darkness. I vowed never to dismiss the supernatural again, for I had witnessed firsthand the haunting at Willowbrook Manor, a testament to the existence of a world beyond our understanding. To this day, I carry the weight of that experience with me. The memories of those tortured spirits serve as a constant reminder that there are mysteries in this world that cannot be explained by logic alone. And as I walk this path, forever changed by the haunting at Willowbrook Manor, I cannot help but wonder what other secrets lie hidden in the shadows, waiting to be discovered.